Just two gentlemen are here with the physicians for civil defense. This is Kevin McDonald, Steve Jones, and Logan Connor. They have some information on and training material for radioactive incidents that they'd like to provide us with and discuss with us. So, I'll turn it over to Mr. Jones.
Okay, I'll make this real quick, and I'll hand out these manuals here. And these manuals are online. You can Google them. So this is an old Cold War plan for the country in case of nuclear attack. It was a plan devised for the country in case there is no plan. And right now, this is the only plan.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. Does anybody not get one? Okay. Okay. This is it's very simple. Just like an encyclopedia, you only actually need to read the first 35 pages of that and the very last page, and then you'll be trained for nuclear. I mean, you got real disasters to deal with. It's unlikely you'll ever deal with this one, but if you read those first 35 pages and the last page, and if you can get a copy of this manual, just download it off the internet, you'll be prepared basically for the worst. And we're talking possibility of nuclear terrorism in Los Angeles or New York or some fallout drifting this way. This manual was devised for the sole purpose of preventing panic. In a nuclear attack on the country of any sort, worse than the bomb, the radiation, panic would do more damage than any nuclear bomb would on this country, even an all-out nuclear war. Now, on the back of this manual, there's simple instructions there. It was developed by the Department of Energy at a cost of about $3 million. It's how to make a home radiation meter, a simple radiation meter from the materials you already have in your kitchen. You wouldn't have to go out shopping. These are the materials right here. It's just drywall, aluminum foil, piece of doorbell wire. It's designed to be built by a 12-year-old and operated by a 12-year-old. It's designed to be made by untrained families. It's been tested. This little meter here is the actual meter itself. It's a factory version of it, but I can tell you what it depends upon. It's a desiccant. There's a drywall in here. That's a desiccant. It keeps it dry. Or color indicating silica gel. This turns pink when it's not working anymore. You heat it up in a microwave or even in a hot car on a sunny day, or in an oven, it'll turn blue. As long as it's blue, this meter is operating. I mean, I can drop that meter from a second-story window. This is probably the most accurate, most reliable meter made. It works on the same principle of this right here. I mean, this illustrates that meter. Most of you are familiar with this. It's an Indian weatherstone. People call it Arizona weatherstone. If the stone is wet, it's raining. If it's white, it's snowing. And if it's moving, it's windy. Okay? That's really simple. Okay? Now, but that's how simple this is here. Okay? This is for measuring high-level radiation, and it charges up with just static electricity. I can get that from the instructions in here. It's just a newspaper, my hair, or maybe the right material shirt. But if I rub this, some of you, if you can look around there, I can just show you around. See those leaves like that? Can you see in there?
Good.
They're together.
Sure enough.
They're together. See those? They're just two leaves of aluminum foil on threads. You see them together? And then you can see them together. Okay, I'll charge them up. And now, when I charge this is continuously monitoring radiation, and it'll still stay charged like this for a week. Now, I'm going to take this lid off so you can see. I'll put it down on the floor here. Okay, everybody can see that now. This is a radioactive source I made with 10 smoke detectors. I took the foils out, I put it on plastic. Just to show you that the plastic is not discharging this, I'll put the plastic on here like that. Oops. Okay, now you see that these leaves are not moving. Okay, this is okay. You might not be able to see from over there. I'll put it like this over there. Okay, you see what happens there. Can you see what's happening? That's pretty simple, isn't it? It's just like that stone. So, any fire department, this meter, the plans for that, the materials, you have the materials for this in your kitchen, there it is. If you build this by yourself, it'll take you 5 hours. If you build it as a team of 5 people, it'll take you 1 hour. But if you take the trouble to do it, you'll have a good radiation meter and you'll be trained for life and monitoring. You pay $500 or $1,000 for an electronic meter that'll do what this does. This thing is, this manual here, it's online, and then we have some photographs here of fire departments. We're doing this, we're promoting this manual to all the fire departments in the state. Every town is getting one of these the kits with all the radiation meters, and there's some of the pictures that we've done. Now this whole there's probably over 300 firefighters in this on all these slides here from over 100 fire stations, and this is on YouTube. And you can go to YouTube and just go search Physicians for Civil Defense YouTube, and you'll see our slideshows. You see all the other firemen that are.
Did you have any questions about the meter itself? Well, that's the idea. It's that we want people to know that this is why he's using this example here. It's kind of funny, but it's true. It's that simple. And there's so much misinformation about radiation out there, and there's so much fear about it. It's one of the things we want to dispel, and then we want the firemen and the emergency managers to realize that is a resource that's available to them.
So that's just a yay nay. It says yes or no.
No, it's not. It's got. You can actually take. There's a little scale. There's a chart on the side.
Okay. All right.
And you can take, if you measure, you can take a reading before you measure radiation, and then after a time chart. This will measure 10% accuracy. I mean, most radiation detectors, the best ones you get are about 10%, plus or minus 10%. So this will measure 30 millirems to 40 rems with plus or minus 10% accuracy.